All right, guys, I have the Stonehenge here of Remington Nitro Turkey.
Earthquake!
Earthquake.
That did not work like I wanted it
No,
to.
that was pretty funny, though. Didn't expect that.
Yep, excuse me for a second, guys.
But Remington Nitro Turkey, 12 gauge, 3.5 inch, 1300 FPS, 2 ounces in imaginary quotation marks of number 6 shot. Now, we done know the 4 and 5 shot version are not 2 ounces, they are about 1.8 ounces. And then the extra room in the hull is taken up by buffer and little plastic pellets. I'm worried these are going to be the same way, but you never know. Now, what's bad about these is, well, I don't know how old these are, but that one's actually full. The rest of them are, you can hear that, they are severely underfilled. It's almost like the buffer is leaking out of these, which I guess you can kind of see on the table. I guess they are. Yep, there you go. These have not been opened up before. You can see the crimp sealant still there. I don't know what happened here, but all of them have a little tiny hole in the center of the crimp, which is letting the buffer just spill out. So luckily, this one is unscrewed, and it still has all the buffer in it, as you can hear. That's a plus, I guess, but as you can see, it looks like we have a lot of buffer and little plastic pellets above the shot here. That's not looking good, but you never know.
But it's a pretty good looking box. Got a big old bird on the front of it. I think that's a Velociraptor.
Looks like it, yeah.
I think if it's not that, it's a game hen. Luckily, we don't have to go through the mercy of reading all the or torture of reading all the warning labels. They are wore off. Don't point it at your face. Don't point it at nothing. You don't want to only put 12 gauge and 12 gauge.
I think it also mentions not to put 12 gauge shells and 8 gauge guns somewhere. Let me see this real quick.
I believe so.
It's impossible to read.
But if you had any thoughts of putting 12 gauge and 8 gauge, please don't do that.
Yeah, right. But the box looks like a fairly standard Nitro Turkey box. Nothing special, but not bad. I do like Remington's yellow and green. That looks really cool.
Well, alrighty, guys. Open her up and let's see what we got. Open it up. Let's see what we got. That's a big old 3.5 inch shell, ain't it?
Yeah.
There's a joke here somewhere. But I feel like I fit in right in the middle.
We're going to pop the crimp up with the pliers, dump the shot out, and then flare the crimp out with a pair of regular pliers.
We will close it back up on the drill press with a GOT BN2. Alright, guys, and as you can see, including buffer.
And plastic beads.
And plastic beads, or polymer beads, whatever they may be, which is a type of plastic, I suppose. We still do not hit advertised payload weight. We're at 1.925 ounces, where it should be 2.000 for a 2-ounce load. And with the buffer, you'd think you'd be a little over. Generally speaking, that's how it goes. But in Remington's case, it never does.
It's being 1.92 ounces with all the plastic stuff in there. It's probably a 1 7/8 ounce load of lead.
Probably so.
I forgot to bring my little strainer thing to separate the shot and buffer, but it is what it is. We done know that it's not a 2-ounce payload. Right. Although I will say, the number 6 shot is a bigger payload of lead than the 4 or 5. Right. With those, the lead payload was 1.8 ounces.
Fuck.
I believe the 4 and 5 shot was around 30 grains. What's this say?
Oh, it's in ounces. 33.
33, okay.
Hey, if y'all have watched any of our other reloading videos, there's some more of a different brand of that round powder. The last ones we mentioned were Federals in 16 gauge. These are Remingtons in 12. And look, it's more of the big round flat flake powder. The wind picked up a little bit. There is a window right there. It is messing with it slightly, but
we're sitting indoors and the wind still messes with us. But as you can see, straight wall. What looks to be a low base wad. The primer is sticking up above it a little bit. But otherwise, very typical Remington hull here. Which actually are really good hulls. Nice thick plastic. Hard to crush them when you're reloading them.
Nice and sturdy. You'll see here in a second, but generally speaking, they do really well, like rolling down, like, I guess, final crimp.
Yeah, these are great hulls, to be honest.
Yeah. We have a Remington wad.
We don't know what the wad is.
No, but it is a Remington wad, I'd say. Maybe
Yep.
not. But
It's a Remington one.
well, you never know. They might have outsourced it.
They didn't outsource it. But anyway, it is a power piston wad from Remington. Looks fairly typical. I wish we can get these on the commercial market, but too bad we can't.
Alrighty, guys. That's like the heaviest board you'll ever see. So let's go ahead and use this traveling table, I guess. I don't know what the hell it's called. Alrighty, nice. See what we can make happen here. Ooh, a little much on my part. But, yeah, I'm turning this off.
We have a really nice taper on it.
A little much.
Yeah.
Actually, they could have used more component. They didn't have enough filler. That's not my fault.
It's not Josh's fault. It's way short of 2 ounces. But still, it looks all right. We'll hit it with some kind of sealant and put it back in the box.
I got some grease. Oh, God.
I can only imagine what that'll do going down a barrel.
Oh, good old blue.
Blue? I thought it was black. Oh, it is blue.
It's blue. That's good old marine grease. Oh, God. There you go. I guarantee you that one's waterproof.
Oh, for sure. It actually looks pretty cool.
Poor 835.
Yeah, poor 835. Or single shot. Who knows? But,
Single shot.
yeah. We had a change of heart. We're not going to send that pile of grease down the barrel, but it is sealed.
I'm sad that I had to do it.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next one.